Whatever you are not changing, you're choosing. What's poppin'? Let's get right to it. Now, I swear this is key, and don't get triggered, you know what I'm saying? But like, this is a key, and this is a amazing reminder that I have to also remind myself with all the time. Whatever you're not changing, you're choosing. I will give you a real simple example with me in this case. So until I was 16 years old, right? I had 132 kilograms. Now you gotta Google how much that is in pounds, but it's almost like 300 pounds. I think 280 if I'm not mistaken, but you have to Google it. 132 kilograms, AKA I was fat as fuck. Every day get bullied, you know what I'm saying? People calling me names, all that type of shit, bam, 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 bam. The video is not related to that. Now, real quick, as a child, I used to always think, oh, when I grow up, when I get older, this is going to change on its own, you know? Because people used to always tell me like, yeah, when you get older, the weight is just gonna come off and stuff, you know? Then I turned 16 years old. And the weight was still there, more there than ever, you know what I'm saying? I was at the fattest I ever was. That's when it clicked in my mind at such a young age, thank God, thankfully. This shit is not going to change if I don't change it. And then, of course, I started, you know, with diets, then learn about nutrition, bam, 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 bam. Long story short, in 1 year, I lost 45 kilograms, you know. So from 132 to 87 kilograms, completely looking different, you know, completely like everything day and night. Now, this video is not about my, about the weight loss journey and stuff, but this is as a specific example. And then, of course, with everything else in my life, it was the same thing, basically. You know, you start, sooner or later, you start to understand, like, if I don't put the energy into it, if I don't show up for whatever it is on a constant base, it's not going to change. So that's what we as humans have to understand. Whatever we're not changing, we're choosing. And I know, like, the reasoning makes so much sense, like, out of comfortability, out of doing things the way you have always done it, out of XYZ, out of this, out of that, bam, 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 bam. Whatever the reasons are, trust me, they're all valid, you know what I'm saying, on the simplest level. But that doesn't change anything, you know, as valid or as they are or not, it doesn't change a thing. So the only thing that's gonna change a thing is you actually showing up with change, you know. And this is where self-reflection, and I said it so many times, but I use it too all the time. You have to self-reflect, you know. Like, unfortunately, we're not without mistakes, you know. So sooner or later, we're going to make mistakes. But if we're honest with ourselves and we really use time to self-reflect, you know, this is where we can course correct, you know, and this is where we can adjust. So you really have to keep that in motherfucking mind, you know. Whatever you're currently dealing with in your life, and whatever it is that you want to have, you have to understand, okay, I'm gonna have to change some things, because otherwise it already would be here, you know. But your spirit is calling for it, you know. There's a reason why your spirit is calling for it, you know. So you have to go for it, you know. And don't, you know what I'm saying, whatever excuses you have and that you tell yourself, you just gotta be motherfucking honest with yourself and be like, nah, fuck it. If I don't change it, this is always going to be like that, you know. And then just ask yourself, what's worse? The pain that you're going to feel through this period of change and transformation, or the pain that you're going to feel with living in regret for the rest of your life, you know. Obviously, the pain with the regret and stuff is always going to be worse, you know, because then you cannot change it anymore. So use it while you got the energy now. I love you, God loves you, and let's go.